Apologies about my hair. It is currently raining out, but we are doing an unboxing. So the Black Friday movies from Severin are here. Plus I have two other things came in the mail that I figured I'd just show. Oh, excuse me. Show because I don't know how much is actually in the Severin box. So, while I'm on the subject, we are waiting on Kino and Vinegar Syndrome. So there's two other unboxings that'll be done. Depending upon how long this runs, that will either be all one long video or it'll be broken up. What I might do is make one long video and break it up into chapters. So first, we're going to do Amazon. So from Amazon, I got Highlander, the director's cut on 4K. And then from the Vestron Video Collectors Series, Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, 4, and 5, which is awesome because this came before Christmas, so now I have Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. Now I have 3, 4, and 5. And there is an audio commentary on all three films. There's interviews on all three films, and there's trailer and still galleries in all three films. So, I'm excited for this. For Highlander, this is a 4K and a Blu-ray disc. There's brand new special features that are in 4K only, as well as, I'm assuming, classic features. So that's this. Really cool to get them today. On the same day, I got my Severin haul. So now we are moving on to Severin. And as always, we have Peanuts. First, we have the Jess Franco title, Sex is Crazy. Now, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Jess Franco. I love his films. His films are straight up weird. But I think Severin has mentioned they're going to put out a lot more Franco in 2023. The thing about this is there's an interview with Franco expert Alex Mandibel. There's an interview with Stephen Thrower, who's in all these. But what I like is In the Land of Franco, Part 7. So, on a bunch of the releases that Severin has done, there's In the Land of Franco, where Stephen Thrower and someone involved with the production or the movie goes through where the movie was shot, and it's all very interesting. So, that was the first one, is Sex is Crazy. Next up, the first 4K. This is The 5 Days by Dario Argento. And this comes with the 4K, with a commentary with Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson. And on the second disc is where all the other special features are, which is an interview with Argento, an interview with Luigi Cozzi, who was the screenwriter, an interview with the actress. So this is a comedy. This is, from what I gather, it's a weird comedy. I got this because I got the Maestro Argento bundle, which I was always going to get, and I'll get to why in a second. But yeah, from what I understand, this is more of a comedy, and it's an erotic Italian comedy with bloody action scenes inspired by Sam Peckinpah. And from what I gathered, this has been really hard to track down. I'm not sure how much of it I showed up here. So I'm excited to watch this, and I may even watch that this week. Oh boy. Next, we have The Four Flies Eyeball. Let's see if I can focus. There, you can see the flag. Okay. Ooh. And another Argento pin. And then this is Four Flies on Grey Velvet. This is the third one in the Animal trilogy. And of course, with it being Four Flies in Grey Velvet, there's 4 discs. There's a 4K, 2 Blu-rays, and a soundtrack. The 4K has an audio commentary with Nathaniel Thompson and Troy Howarth. Second disc has Lord of Flies, an interview with Argento, and Day of Flies, an interview with Luigi Cozzi. Excuse me. The third disc has the rest of the special features, and the disc 4 is the soundtrack. This is one I've always wanted to see, but I haven't. But I do like Argento. Fun discussion. I've had this discussion with my gaming friends. We will see what you guys think. I think Lucio Fulci has better script and tighter scripts, while Dario Argento, I think, has better style. So, you can discuss in the comments if you would like. And I apologize, because of how much it was pouring, I had to run to get this because there's an item in here I did not want to get wet. And so, oh no, as it all comes out. Here it is. This is the item I did not want to get wet. That's right, a Severin sticker. Okay, no, just kidding. The item I did not want to get wet, and I was hoping would get here, because I'm really excited to read it, and you may have even already seen it on camera. But it is this. Okay, I'm going to have to unwrap it. There we go. It is oh, come on, really? For fuck's sake. There we go. Newly translated from Italian, it is the book Dario Argento, Fear. And this has been translated from Italian into English. And it is the autobiography of Dario Argento. This is the main reason I got the set, because I really wanted this book. So, yeah, this was a great haul. The first of the Black Friday hauls with Severin. So, if you get a chance to pick these up, if there's any extra in stock once, well, they have reopened. If there's any extras in stock, I highly recommend it. I think they ran out of the Maestro bundle and the bigger bundle all at once. I do have one more movie coming from them. It was not included. It's Action Mutante. Action Mutante, and the reason why is they said there's something to do with something that happened overseas with it. So that should be coming. Again, have Kino and Vincent left for Black Friday hauls, but thank you for watching, and we'll be right back with whatever the next one is, because I don't know if it'll be Kino or Vinegar Syndrome. So I'll just say we'll be right back with the Kino haul, and see you guys then. Kino stuff that I ordered during their Winter Wonderland sale. And this is label information. This is Mountain Zevia. Mountain Zevia is a caffeinated Zevia. It's supposed to be their version of Mountain Dew, but it tastes more like Squirt, if you remember that. So, alright, what did I get from Kino? Air bubbles! While I'm thinking of it, I thought this was for somebody else because Kino Lorber was in such a small thing and it is currently sleeting out. So I thought it said Kim, and I had to double check to make sure it was me, and it was Kino, not Kim. So, alright. Get the receipt out. First up, we have Clint Eastwood's Escape from Alcatraz on 4K. I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan. I like most of the movies he was in. There's a few that were okay. But Escape from Alcatraz I really liked. This has an audio commentary with Steve Mitchell and Nathaniel Thompson. I think Nathaniel Thompson is of Mondo Digital, if I'm not mistaken. An interview with screenwriter Richard Tuggle, and an interview with actor Larry Hankin. Larry Hankin, if that name sounds familiar, couple of notable things he was in. What I remember him for is Home Improvement. He was the friend that tried to scare Tim Allen's kids in that movie. I guess show, and Tim Taylor. But so yeah, I have Escape from Alcatraz on 4K. Next up is another Western. This is High Plains Drifter on 4K. I love High Plains Drifter. It's one of my favorite Clint Eastwood Westerns. And this looks like it is a stacked edition. There's a commentary with Steve Mitchell and Nathaniel Thompson, who seem to be the ones on all the Eastwood films. The other one is Alex Cox. I'm going to guess that the bold are the new features. So this has Lady Vengeance, an interview with actress Marina Hill. Hell to Pay, an interview with actor Mitchell Ryan. The Barber of Lago, with an interview with actor William O'Connell. And A Man Named Eastwood, a vintage promo in HD. And then there's the Trailers from Hell, which is what I love about Kino releases. I may be holding them too low, so... It's what I love about Kino releases, are the fact that they put Trailers from Hell on here. There's posters, images, image galleries, TV spots, radio spots, and the like. And if I didn't hold it up high enough, here's Escape from Alcatraz. Here is High Plains Drifter. And the last one, The Usual Suspects. Yes, I know Kevin Spacey's in it. I do not like Kevin Spacey. I do not like what he did, nor do I like supporting him. I do like The Usual Suspects, and this is my favorite scene in the movie. And I think this just ports everything over from the DVDs and Blu-rays into a 4K, which is audio commentary by Brian Singer and the writer Christoph McQuarrie, audio commentary by editor John Ottman, an interview with cinematographer Newton Thomas Siegel, interview with John Ottman, 5 featurettes, deleted scenes, outtakes, gag reel, theatrical trailers, and TV spots. So this was my Kino order. Now, something that I thought was funny is that as soon as I said, oh, I have no idea about Vinegar Syndrome and what's happening with it, it shipped. So next week, this is, as I'm filming this, we are, give or take, about a week and a half before Christmas. So my original plan was for this to go up right around Christmas. If I do not get that until after Christmas, it'll probably be around the first of the year when this goes up. At which case, that might be the only thing that goes up for a little bit, for reasons that are exciting, and I will explain later. But, yeah, so that was my Kino shipment. I will be back with the Vinegar Syndrome shipment, and it's funny because I filmed I'm filming this 2 days in a row. Yesterday was Severn, or the other day was Severn, and it was raining. Today, it's Kino, and it's sleeting. So, maybe when Vinegar Syndrome gets here, it'll be snow. It is. The Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday sale finally arrived. I am wearing this hat because it is very cold out. We do have heat, but it is still cold out, and my hair is probably a mess, so I'm just keeping it on. So what did we get from Vinegar Syndrome? Something just blew up. Alright. We got brown paper. Okay. So, what's the brown paper over here? So, here is everything we got. First up, we have the films of Doris Doris Wishman from AGFA, which is the American Genre Film Archive, and Something Weird, The Moonlight Years. This includes the movies Bad Girls Go to Hell, Indecent Desires, and A Taste of Flesh from the 60s. Disc 2 has Another Day, Another Man, My Brother's Wife, Passion Fever. And Disc 3 is Sex Perils of Paulette, The Hot Month of August, Too Much, Too Often. Now, Doris Wishman I first found out about from, I think it was Deadly Weapons. Something Weird put it out on DVD and then put it out on a double feature with Double Agent 47 or 74 or something like that. And I became a fan of Doris Wishman. These are her movies before that. Included are Bad Girls Go to Hell has a commentary with Frank Henenlotter, and Indecent Desires has a commentary with queer film historian Liz Purchell. And then there's a booklet in here. And then Disc 2 has commentary with commentary on My Brother's Wife with a Wishman biographer. And then Disc 3, there are no commentaries, but there are trailers. Then the next one is Doris Wishman, The Daylight Years. These are all what were known as nudie cuties. So we have Nude, yeah, okay, it is censored. We have Nude on the Moon, Blaze Star Goes Nudist, Hideout in the Sun, Gentlemen Prefer Nature Girls, Diary of a Nudist, and Prince and the Nature Girl. Now, nudist films I bought a lot from Something Weird because when you have $10 and you wanted an exploitation film, Something Weird was the one that was always budgeted at a right price. I could always find it for around $10, $15, whereas some of the others were out of my price range at the time. So the first one I think I saw was Nude on the Moon, which also Doris Wishman. So Nude on the Moon has commentary with Henenlotter. Blaze Star Goes Nudist has a commentary with a Wishman biographer. And then there is a booklet in this one as well. Disc 2, Hideout in the Sun and Gentlemen Prefer Nature Girls. Hideout in the Sun has a commentary track with a Wishman biographer named Michael Bowman. I don't know if I've said that. And there is an unseen Doris Wishman interview from 1974. And Disc 3, Diary of a Nudist, has commentary with Elizabeth Purchell, who's a queer film historian. And, yeah, so that was The Daylight Years. And then this is the one that I knew her for. So Deadly Weapons and Double Agent 73, Amazing Transplant, Let Me Die a Woman, and The Immoral 3, Keyholes Are for Peeping, and Love Toy. So Deadly Weapons, Double Agent 73, those are the ones that I've seen the most. This has a commentary track. Both have a commentary track on it. One is with the Wishman biographer Michael Bowen. One is with Bleeding Skulls, Annie Choi, and Joseph A. Ziemba. Double Agent 73 has a commentary with Frank Henenlotter. There's also a booklet in this one. Let Me Die a Woman has a commentary with artist and porn performer Carta Monier. And trailers. And then Disc 3, The Immoral 3 has a commentary with Lars Nelson and AGFA AGFA's Brett Berg. So those were all the Wishman titles. So next up we have those two. They were Black Friday pickups, but they weren't for sale Black Friday, if that makes sense. This is where we get to. We have the amazing Riff Coogan's Invisible Maniac. So I believe this was directed by Riff Coogan. It may say Adam Rifkin on here. Yep, okay, so Riff Coogan. Adam Rifkin directed under Riff Coogan. Adam Rifkin did Detroit Rock City. So the Invisible Maniac. I did not get the invisible cover or translucent cover or whatever they sold. But this is a 4K. And there's a commentary track with Adam Rifkin, a commentary track with The Hysteria Continues, and a Blu-ray which features a making-of documentary with actors and Adam Rifkin, deleted scenes, an archival Riff Coogan interview. He's Invisible music video. A production on it, the original video trailer, and this is reversible cover art. So the main one that I ordered, and this is the one I was very excited for, this is the VSA line, and this is Sworn to Justice. And I really like that one better. But Cynthia Rothrock, Sworn to Justice, another VSA title, and another Rothrock film. I think between them and who else has been putting out Rothrock stuff? Because I have... No, maybe it is only them, because Martial Law, Righting Wrongs, and Tiger Claws was all them. So yeah, they've been putting out a lot of Cynthia Rothrock stuff. So, Sworn to Justice. There is a new interview with Cynthia Rothrock, a new interview with the director, as well as archival interviews. There's a Sworn to Justice video trailer, and a Blonde Justice promo trailer, and there's a poster included. These I really like. They do a great job on restorations, and was this a 4K? Yeah, this is restored in 4K. So no, this is not a 4K. This is just a Blu-ray that was restored in 4K. That can get confusing. But Cynthia Rothrock, one of my favorite action stars. And with that, the Black Friday haul is officially over. So thank you for watching this with me. Thank you for being here for me going through this entire list. I will put chapter stops in the bottom. So thank you for watching, and we will see you guys later. Thank you.